Hello, thanks Barry for the introduction. My name is Nathan Hegde, and I'm the EMEA Product Director for the Microsoft Advertising Platform in Europe. So today I'll take you through our retail product roadmap. When you look at our product offering, they broadly fall into three main pillars, allowing you to reach an audience that is relevant to you to make every customer connection count, using rich ad formats to drive deeper customer connections, and giving you the tools powered by AI and automation to make the most out of your marketing budget. When we look at our audience targeting capabilities, and there's a bunch of them, I'm not going to cover all of them, just touch on a few which are most relevant to you. Age and gender have been around for a long time and are really powerful to go and target certain product groups. In-market audiences, which is pretty new on our platform, has some retail-specific audiences to help reach customers at key moments in their shopping journey. Product audiences helps you target search and also native placements. It's also known as dynamic remarketing on Google. This does require you to use our universal event tracking, where on the tags you need to pass product-specific parameters. And I'll touch on product audiences in a bit more detail later on. A LinkedIn audiences is unique to our platform and gives you the capability to go and target consumers using the LinkedIn profile information. So this could be by company name, job title, or job function. And this is really useful if you're especially in areas like B2B, or you're trying to sell high-end products to a certain consumer profile. We're also working on some other audience-based products. Custom combinations is something which I know has been asked for quite a lot, and that's on our roadmap. We're currently running a small pilot today. We're also working on bringing income targeting to our markets as well. So I spoke very briefly on product audiences and our audience-based product. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So what you see on the screen here are two screenshots. This is a screenshot from MSN, and what you see in the blue boxes are ads which are showing up in a native format on our MSN portal. The same ad format can show on Edge and also on Outlook. And there's different ways you can use this. You can use this to run broad brand awareness campaigns to drive traffic to special events or events like sales, which you see here on the example here. This has worked really well for a certain UK high street retailer and drove incremental traffic during the Christmas peak. You can also run campaigns based on audience, and this could be this could be using in-market audiences, product audiences, or off your remarketing list. What you can also do is just extend your current shopping campaigns onto this format as well. So you can create a campaign which points to your shopping feed, and that dynamically picks up the images from your feed and displays it as well. This will show up on Outlook, MSN, and on Edge, and this has been working really well to drive incremental conversions and at a much lower CPC than traditional search. We made it really easy for you to start implementing this format. We've also enabled the capability for you to import a campaign directly from the Google Display Network. So when you go into the import options, you can see an option on there, and you can import across just those campaigns, which are part of the Google Display Network, onto the Microsoft Advertising Platform. And this will bring across your images as well. Over the last 12 months, we've spent a lot of effort expanding our product ads capability into other European markets. So in addition to UK, France, and Germany, I'm pleased to say now we have Italy, Spain, Netherlands, Switzerland, Austria, Sweden, and Belgium, which have been very recently lit up. And there are more markets to come in the coming year. Other markets which we're also present in are the US, Canada, Australia, and India. We've been working on driving incremental volume for the retail experience. So what you can see in the coming year is us running promotion at key times of year to drive consumers to the shopping experience. What you're seeing on here is an example of what we're doing on Edge on MSN to drive traffic to our shopping experience for consumers who land on those portals. On mobile devices, and this is not running today in the UK, but will very soon, If you use Edge on your mobile device, we have a sticky bookmark on there for shopping. So when people click on that, they will be taken to our shopping vertical and they can go and continue the shopping journey there. We're hoping that this experience will help drive incremental mobile volume. We've also been looking at other surface areas to increase volume and exposure for your ads. So we recently expanded the number of ads that are shown on our search results page from 8 to 18, as you can see here in the screenshot here. Now, if depending on the keyword, you may directly see 18 ads being shown on the main line. We've also started showing ads on our image vertical. So what you can see on here, this top part here, these are ads which are being shown. So when you go onto the image tab, we'll show ads on the top. A unique capability which we built within Bing is a capability to search using visual search features. So suppose, and this works really well in fashion and in home. So if you have clicked on a particular image, we auto detect a particular product on that image. It shows up as a hotspot, as you can see here. When you click on that, we will pick out visually similar products as part of our organic listings, but we will use the same technology to power ads as well. And you can expect to see this landing in the UK very soon. On mobile, we've been working on enhancing the mobile experience. So we have a few different enhancements, which you can see here. So we have a much more celebrated top line experience here, where we give a lot more space to the top ad on a mobile device. We have the quick view option, which gives you much more details on a mobile device. And we've also created easy to use filters to allow you to find a product you want on a mobile device. We're currently running a pilot for local inventory ads in UK, France, and Germany. And given our current climate, this is very relevant. We have two experiences which you can do, where when you click on the ad, you can either take the consumer directly to your website, or you can take them to a second page on Bing, which has more details before you transfer them to the retailer site. If you are interested in taking part in this, please contact your account teams and we can get you included on the pilot. We've also heard there's an ask for having a curbside pickup annotation on the products. We are working on that, and that will be coming pretty soon. Another popular product we'll be working on this coming year is showcase ads. This works really well for more broader upper funnel type of queries, and we hope to get this out later this year. From a consumer perspective, we are working on functionality which is innovative and makes us stand apart. This is one of those features which we're just testing out in the US, and this will come to the European market soon. So this gives you the capability to go and track and get notification on any price changes, especially price drops on products which you may be interested in. The way this works is, suppose it's a product you're interested in, you'll have an option in here which says track price. You just have to switch that on. If you're not signed in, it'll ask you to sign in. And then it will add it to any other products you're already tracking into a collection of products which it is stored for you. And if there's any changes, in the price, it'll give you a notification. We also show a graph on there as well, where you can see historical price trends for that particular product. Moving on to another pilot, which we're currently working on, is Microsoft Shopping Campaign with partners. This gives capability for brands and manufacturers to co-bid alongside retailers to get exposure of their products much more higher on our search results page. So the way this works is the manufacturer co-bids alongside the retailer. We combine the bids, and with that combination, that will result in a higher ranking, which should result in higher click-throughs and conversions. On the back of this, we give comprehensive reporting to both the manufacturer brand and the retailer in terms of how that money is being spent and the ROI they're getting for that money and the incremental value that they're getting from that budget. If you're interested in taking part, let us know, and we can share much more details on this. Over the last 12 months, we've launched a lot of automation features. So DSA and RSA, which have worked really well for advertisers, and I hope that all of you are already using it. More recently, we've just started a test on smart shopping campaigns. With smart shopping campaigns, you can create one campaign that serves on both search and native placement, which optimizes to target ROAS and max conversions. If you want to take part in this, let your account team know. This is just an early pilot right now, but we are looking at adding more customers into the pilot, and it's currently running in UK, France, and Germany. We've launched a bunch of auto bidding features over the last 12 months. And just a couple I want to call out here is, make sure if you're not using it, please go and use Enhanced CPC, because with Enhanced CPC, you can use it alongside any third-party tool provider technology you're already using. Do not go and change bids in this instance. But the key part of Enhanced CPC is we use the publisher signals, which we have, which no one else has access to go and find consumers which have better probability of converting. And in some cases where we think the consumer is not going to convert, we won't show the ad at all. We've also started running pilots for target ROAS in our market and is rolling out right now. Some of the capabilities which we're working on in the coming year is portfolio bid strategy, and very relevant to the retail industry is seasonality adjustment. So look out for those coming out very soon. We've made it incredibly easy for you to get started on the Microsoft Advertising Platform. So in addition to having capability where today you already can import your campaigns and shopping campaigns from Google, you now also have the capabilities to import your product ads feeds directly from the Google Merchant Center as well. So you can go in from our Merchant Center option. There's an import there under the store settings, and you can set up the import and set it on a frequency which makes most sense to you. So the key advantage of this is you do not have to create a separate feed just for Bing. We're also refreshing our user interface. So what you can see here is our new, fresh, modern design interface. And this is going to roll out over the next few months. So keep an eye out for this. That's all I have for you today. And with that, I would like to close and invite Raman back, who will close the event. Raman.